let's do our tier list. This time we're going to do a longer one as tier list of centers. You know, we're going position by position. It's time to get to the big men.
That's fun. I love it.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
So real simple and plain. I got 12 of them here for you guys. Let's put these NBA centers into a tier list. First off, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. Easy S tier, right?
We don't need to say anything.
S tier. S tier. I'm not talking about this any further. If you want to put them in A tier, you don't know ball. They go in S tier.
There you go. Okay, we know we got to get the top guys out of the way right away.
Yep.
After that, Victor Wembanyama.
Put this man in A tier, man. He had a triple.
Already?
He had a triple double tonight in 20 minutes. Beat the Pistons. The only thing wrong with him is that his team sucks. This guy is amazing. Put him in.
The only thing wrong with him is his team. It's not even his fault.
He might already be a top 5 shot blocker and a top 5 passing center. That's crazy.
Guys, he's A tier. He's fantastic.
And not a lot of people talk about the passing as much as they should. God damn it. You're right. A tier. He literally is.
Love it. His co-rookie of the year running mate, Chet Holmgren.
Woo.
Is he also A tier?
Also A tier.
Because the defense is absolutely out of this world, can stretch the floor out. He's not as gifted and skilled as a passer, but that's not a weakness whatsoever. I might be
He's anchoring a top 10 defense as a rookie. He might be an all-star as a rookie. We haven't seen that shit since Blake Griffin. This man has to be A tier already. There's no reason to wait.
It's 100% A tier. Listen, there's a lot of good big men in the league. This is an A tier guy, though.
Next up, Alperen Şengün.
We got to go B.
He's a great B.
He's a great B.
Yeah.
He's not as good
B.
not as good as these guys. He's made a leap this year. He's just not that guy yet. Not on that level.
Yeah. The guys above him are like generational defenders. Şengün's an awesome offensive hub. Never going to be like that on defense.
But hey, he's probably going to be an all-star this year, or at least he should be in the conversation for that. And that's always great too.
Yeah. He's very deserving of B. Last year, I don't know if we would have said that.
Yeah, I agree.
Bam Adebayo.
Got to put him in A tier.
Always a DPOY candidate. He's gotten better and better offensively as his career has gone on. Legit 20-point scorer. Easily A tier, I think.
Yeah, I agree. It feels weird putting him next to two absolute rookies. And Bam has been grinding for this shit for years, bro. Finally got his jump shot in, and boom, it don't even fucking matter, bro. He's still in the same tier with these rookies.
I'm listening. He's better than them. Bam's the top of the A tier. We can give that to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But listen, everybody runs their own path, right? Bam had to do it his own way. But
Took him some years.
Exactly. But he
got that shit out the mud. Some people were just blessed with being 7'4". It is what it is.
And having that shooting touch and ability and agility. Goddamn, you're right.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
We got to go B tier, right? He's transformed into like a very, very skilled, or I guess he's always been skilled, but he's perfect for what Minnesota needs right now. But I would not put him on the same level as Bam, Wemby, Chet, the other two-way guys.
Yeah, I think, listen, his team's winning and he's a big part of it. Shout out to him. He's probably the third best player on his own team. Great player, doing what he needs to do. B tier.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Folks are going to drag you for that, Isaac, and they shouldn't. I agree with you.
All right, what about his teammate, Rudy Gobert?
Also in B tier.
B tier as well.
You have no moves, right? No moves offensively. You're great defensively. I'm locking you up, right? You're getting locked up in
You're locking him up?
I'm not me, obviously. Not me. Come on, like let's be real.
I was finna say he finna have you in hell.
Let's be serious.
But anybody else on this list, locking him up, B tier.
I know he's running away with the DPOY. Does his defensive impact not like nudge him up a little bit?
Not fam. S and A tier, two ways you got to do it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, listen, Chet's also going to be all defensive caliber, but 18 points per game, legit spacer, can pass the ball. I see the vision.
Yeah, you can legitimately run a play through these guys. With Rudy Gobert, what plays are you running for him? Just a lob and that's it.
Timberwolves fans are going to be so mad they put these guys in B tier.
I know. It hurts. It hurts.
Cares?
I kind of want to put Rudy in A just because number one defense moves.
Me too. I think Rudy should be A. I'm not going to lie. I think his impact defensively is worthy.
Oh my God. Here we go again.
Why don't you want to give him the credit?
Rudy Gobert's an A tier. Donovan, you overruled.
Go ahead. Y'all do it.
But if that's the case, does Cat deserve A tier?
Nah, he's not on those guys.
And
level.
this is why it's a slippery slope. This is why we put him in B tier to start, right? Because I knew that you guys were going to get outlandish with it. Nikhil, can you drop him back down to B so that the world can be
No,
right
you got
again?
overruled. Fuck off.
Can you drop him back down, please? We need some type of order. Come on.
Too bad, so sad. Next up, Kristaps Porzingis.
Two-way, put him in A tier. He's hooping.
Come on, he's not better than Cat.
Why not?
None of us ranked him above Cat. We did a rankings, and all of us had Cat top 30. Nobody had Kristaps top 30.
When was that though?
It was 2 weeks ago.
When was that though?
2 weeks ago?
Nah, Porziņģis, get up there.
That does not make sense at all. Fuck no.
I'm putting Porziņģis up
I think Porziņģis might have to be B.
Comfortable B. Cat's better than him. Come on.
I don't know.
Then why didn't you rank Kristaps higher than him?
I'm being 100% dead serious. I think that's an actual conversation.
Then why didn't you rank KP top 30?
What you mean?
Because hate, you know this, Isaac. Why would you ask this question? You already know where he's going at. There's no real explanation behind it.
Cat top
It's
30?
Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, me personally, I think Cat is genuinely a better player, and now I'm kind of thinking to myself, damn, should this boy be A tier? But you can't run consistent offense through Porziņģis. Well, you could actually. The ceiling of your team isn't as high.
Nah, Porziņģis is not a creator at this point of his career. Throughout the injuries, he's lost a lot of the juice of like with the ball in his hands that he had as a young guy in New York. He's a pick and pop big that is really great at that, but he's not creating offense for anybody. He's a B tier.
Yeah,
now, the determining factor is his defense and how valuable that is. That's a real conversation. That
He's not Chet.
legend, I guess. But in my opinion, yeah, I wouldn't put him in A tier because he's not transforming or being the force or guarding ones and twos like how some of these other guys are. So B has
he's
to
a
be
really, really good dude. He's
right
a good
spot.
defender. He's not like upper echelon.
Yeah, he's not transforming defenses or saving people's lives.
Brook Lopez.
He should be C.
C.
I love that pause before that. Here, C?
C. For what?
What do you mean for what?
I guess C.
Why are we
He's
not
getting older.
putting him in A?
Why would he be A?
Brook Lopez was legitimately DPOY caliber last season. He's a floor spacer. He's been good this year as well. He's a legitimate floor spacer. Gives you stuff offensively. Why is he not in A?
Why the fuck would he be in A? I don't know. Like that's a jump.
He averages 12 points this season. The Bucks, this DPOY dude, the Bucks are 21st in defense so far this year. The DPOY thing is out the window completely as of now.
You think that he has gotten worse on defense?
Do I think that he's gotten worse on defense? No,
Yes.
not necessarily, but I think he was a tad bit overrated because of the system that he was in and how complimentary it was, and it made him look so much more valuable. Nothing he actually is, but he's still a very valuable player. But
So
with
you
that being
Brook
said,
Lopez a fraud?
he's not a fraud. These guys just do more for me.
No, Brook
So I think
Lopez,
he's C.
offensively, he's been fine this year, but he's not quite the level of shooter he was last year. His field goal percentage is down. His 3-point percentage is down last time I checked. He's getting older, right? Like, I mean, C tier's fine. He's Brook Lopez.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm not calling him a bum. I would love to have him on my team, but I'm a Hawks fan, so I guess that don't mean shit.
I think he's another guy. If Cat's B tier, you can't rank him above Cat.
That is disgusting. You want to rank him above Cat? Donovan, you got to tap in, man. You got problems, bro.
The old school Cat hate's coming out.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You're nasty.
If you want to argue B, I'd live with that. A, like, be fucking for real.
Yeah, A is gross.
Domantas Sabonis. A tricky one.
It's tricky for you. Me personally, I put him in B because he is a consistent hub on offense and he's made a way to affect winning basketball on a consistent basis. Now, how much winning could you do? We're not having that conversation right now. So I think with that being said, he should be B.
Şengün is B, and Domantas Sabonis is the same type of player, but like better offensively in almost every way. So why would he be in the same tier as Şengün?
Exactly. Just put him in B. He's a very solid center, does his job, right? Upper echelon of the league. I think B is very fair.
But Şengün's in B.
Yeah, Şengün's in B. They're the same level of player.
Sabonis is better than Şengün. He's the same type of player. His numbers are better all around the board.
So people can be better than other players, but they can still be in the same
All
tier.
right.
You think you want to put him in A?
Or put Şengün down to C.
Oh, see, now you're hating on Şengün. I can't appreciate that. I don't like that.
Nah,
All right, man.
I think
like
B
that.
solid.
Last but not least, Anthony Davis.
You could be A or S depending on what you're feeling, and I want to kind of lean towards S.
He's not in S. He's not in S.
If you put him in the same tier as Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama, I'm gonna fucking scream.
Donovan, you got
Hey,
the guts
man.
to
Be
do that?
serious.
Go ahead and scream.
Be
Go ahead
fucking
and
serious.
scream.
Come
He's
on.
having the best season of his life,
go
bro.
ahead and
Not
scream.
life, but
Go ahead and
Laker
scream.
tenure.
S tier, guys, listen. S tier has to be reserved for the cream of the crop.
He's a top 10 player in the
Cream
league.
of-
He's the cream of the crop.
We're talking about top 5-ish,
Since
top
when?
8-ish, MVP.
The expectations for
level
AD is crazy as hell. Oh my goodness.
What the
When it
fuck?
comes to
It's not
centers,
the expectation. Jokic and Embiid have won MVPs of the league. And we're talking about putting Anthony Davis in the same tier as them. He's not there. He hasn't won the MVP.
Oh, he's only averaged 27 points per game in a championship victory. Oh my God. Oh no. What a bum.
We're not saying he's...
Has he won?
Go ahead.
Is this a trophy tier list? Did I miss the memo that this is just a resume tier list?
First of all, he's not the offensive creator that either one of them are, right? So that's one.
Yeah, he's only the best defensive player in the league.
Both of those guys, if you're talking about Jokic doesn't have to be the best defensive player of the year or in the league, because obviously he's generational offensively. Embiid is legitimately great both ways. Anthony Davis is not that. And whenever you put him as
be serious. He's not great on offense.
Is he?
No one said he's as good as
Joel
these two guys.
Embiid. Joel is averaging 35 points per game.
I'm not debating he's better than Joel.
I'm saying he's not on that level.
You say okay, so you're saying he's closer?
I didn't think I'm sorry. I didn't think that it would be crazy to think that the number 2 option and also great defensively isn't as great as the number 1 option, MVP of the league, 35 points per game, and a guy that you call top 5 offensive players ever.
You just said that you
that's
could be
crazy.
in the same tier and be worse.
That's crazy.
Yes, you're saying
we are comparing him to centers like Jokic, Joel Embiid, and then in B tier, Victor Wembanyama, Rudy Gobert, and Bam. He is levels ahead of Victor, Bam, Rudy. We're comparing him to holistically.
He's closer to the upper tier. Like he's worse than those two guys. I'm not saying he's in their level. They're clearly the best of the S tier.
Boom, right, literally right there. You saying he's not on their level? We're doing freaking tiers, and you just said he's not on their level.
You just
That's
told
what
me
we're doing.
I said that KP
That's what
isn't
we're
as
doing.
good as Cat.
We
You
are
said
putting
they can
people.
be different,
We're
but in the
putting
same
people in
tiers.
levels.
This is cinema.
We're putting people in levels, and you just said he's not on their level. Why would we put him in S tier?
Do you remember anything you said in the past 10 minutes?
Why are we doing that?
You just told me that you can be better than somebody but be in the same tier. Did you not?
I said that, and I don't think that he's in the same tier.
But you think he's in the same tier as Victor Wembanyama?
That's not what this conversation is about. He's at the top of that tier. Yeah.
That's insane.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. These guys winning MVPs, being number 1 options. Anthony Davis can't score 30 points back-to-back in the playoffs.
What a lazy first take ass talking point.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He goes up against Jokic. Not even a defender.
That's not the
man has Aaron Gordon clamping him up to 12 in the conference finals, bro. Like, come on! Like, it's very clear. Jokic has shown everybody that there's levels to this. And listen, because of Embiid's massive regular season success, that's why he's also in here and he's been able to survive playoff success. Anthony Davis is not in the same tier as those two.
Can I say something? You said Jokic has shown everyone that there's levels to this. Embiid has shown everyone that there's levels to this when it comes to the regular season. Anthony Davis has done a combination of both of those things. He's shown that there's a level to this defensively throughout any season, any time of the year, and he's translated before in the playoffs multiple times. He's done that consistently. So that's why he's above all else, and he deserves to be in this group of players alone.
You're the deciding factor, Mo. You're the swing. You're the tiebreaker. Where are we going?
S. It's for sure S.
Thank God.
You're a bastard. You're actually ridiculous.
There's 2 rookies in A tier. AD can't be in the same class as Ricky.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry.
It is your bad.
And for a guy who's always like, oh, I'm ready to give people their credit so early. I'm sorry that those 2 guys are already fantastic enough that we can give them their credit and put them in A. And for Mo, please stop siding with Isaac every single tier list. My guy, come over to my side. Like, please, one time.
I agree with you, but off the bat, you're just genuinely
You clearly
wrong.
don't. You clearly
Because
don't.
you're wrong.
Like
That's
10.
it.
You were going to do like 11. And you didn't have Chet, your top 30. To put them in the same tier is hysterical.
It's just not right. I think it's just a
not even
personal
hysterical.
vendetta against AD and the idea of what everyone wants him to be versus
100%.
not wanting to see and putting the blinders on.
Y'all sat
What
up
he
here
does.
and told me to my face, and this is why, bro. After the camera stopped rolling, right? Y'all actually have me heated on here. After the camera stopped rolling and both of you guys were like, oh my God, you're hating on Embiid. Embiid is top 3. He's top 4. And what did Mo, as soon as the cameras ended, what did I look at you and tell you?
So you don't believe that shit, man.
I looked straight in your eyes. I told you, you don't believe that. You don't believe that at all. And now I'm telling you the same thing. You're talking about 2 guys who are top 3 in the world. And then now we want to put everybody else. You didn't believe it then with Embiid. You don't believe it now with AD. I'm so sick of this.
It's just funny because you understand the difference that there can be a variety of tiers within tiers. You understand it every other time, but as soon as we get to S tier, you're like, nope, it can only be MVPs. Like, you just made that up.
1 and 3 in the world is not like the cream of the crop, the top air of whatever. Like, if that's what you guys are looking at Embiid at, we should hold Anthony Davis to that type of standard, and it's not there.
No, there's a far bigger. Okay, 1 and 3,
bro.
and then 11.
What's the next
is a
TikTok?
much smaller
what's the
gap
next TikTok?
between 11 and like 35.
What's the next TikTok, bro? What's the next TikTok?
You just
You're not
can't
making
put
sense
an
at all.
AD in A tier whatsoever. That's just disgusting. You can't do that.
What's the disgusting is an overstatement. Nikhil, what's the next TikTok?
He's pissed. Oh, man.
Y'all didn't believe that. Man.
It's simple.
Y'all did not believe
3 is
that.
closer to 11 than 11 to 30. It's that simple.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear
the math
no
is
Embiid
mathing.
praise for the next 4 months. Y'all just be yapping when it comes to him, bro.
What does Embiid got to do with anything?
I'm so heated right now. I'm so heated right now. Like my heart rate is actually going up. Bro.
Only because of AD. Damn.
I'm for real upset.
Oh,
I can't fucking breathe. This is hysterical.
Oh man, the math is just simply mathing, bro.
This is the best argument in TD3 history.